Here I am in Colombia, and I'm finishing off some belts. Um, the belts aren't perfect because I can't spend too much time on them like I would in the States, because basically these belts sell for about $10–15 here, where in the States you would get a whole lot more money. But the system here, they do the belt buckles separate like this, and then they'll put a screw in it like that, and it makes it very easy. I make one size belt, and then as the customer comes in, I size it, and then I'll cut the belt accordingly wherever I need to cut it, put the buckle on, and it's ready to go. And that prevents me from having to have 10 different sizes of the same model, and then it never fails that you have a certain model and then you don't have the size for the customer. For this, one size basically fits all. I lose a little bit of leather, but you know, you can price that into the project. But it took a while for me to find a decent leather here to use for belts, but I finally have, so I'm making kind of more of the Western style belts with the heavy leather now. And here are the keepers, and a trick I picked up for the keepers. In the States, you used to have those special little staple things that you could buy from Tandy, or you could stitch them. Sometimes I'll stitch them, but I found these heavy-duty staples, and I use them just like the Tandy staple thing. I just pre-do my hole, put these in, fold it over, and you know, it'll give me a sealed keeper, which works really well. But all these belts were hand tooled, and now I'm finishing putting the buckles on. Also, another thing they use is this closer here. Then you do your hole, and that goes like that, and your screw, and you're ready to go. So it's a pretty good system, and I make and sell a lot of belts. And these belts I'm able to sell for double from what the factory belts are. I'll go over there and show you what factory belts are. Basically on a thinner leather, still veg tan, but a little bit thinner quality leather, and they're done with a roller. So this is like one. These I buy from the factories in Bogota, these two, and the leather's a little bit thinner, but these will sell for 25 mil here in Colombia, where the ones I'm doing, I'm asking 50, and they've been selling real well. So these are other belts, but they have a more handcrafted look maybe than what you see in stateside. But then you got to remember what you're paying for these belts. These belts, you know, $10–15, all leather. In the States, you're not going to find something like that, and that's where I'm going. And then I had problems with my stitcher, which never fails. I was stitching some belts, and it screwed up my project, so I got to fix my stitching machine. But that's the belt making in Colombia. And yeah, if you could like and subscribe, it helps me a lot. I'm trying to monetize the channel, and I'm pretty far away from my goal. So any likes or subscribing is greatly appreciated. Thank you.